you can, anything that you imagine, you can achieve. All things are possible through God in prayer and endless without season. What you gotta understand, you gotta pray without season because there's an attack on your mind that wants you to feel less than. You got to understand, you may have been in that low place for quite some time. You may have been in that low place for 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, 40 years. But do not allow the time that you have spent in that low place dictate the destination which God has set for you. Because God needs you to know that He has higher for you. God needs you to know He has plans to prosper you, not harm you. God says in Isaiah 59 verse 1, He said, behold, the Lord's hand is not short that He cannot save, neither is His ear heavy that He cannot hear you. So if God is to say that He can hear you, and that means He can see you, and He wants you to know there's nothing that you're dealing with right now that He can't see you through and can't deliver you from. You gotta know that God is a man of war. He will not allow His children to perish. When you are in alignment with Him, you have to learn how to trust God. And see, when you don't know how to trust God, you gotta tell Him. See, you could talk to that ex, you could talk to your mom, you could talk to your dad, you could cast your burdens upon Him. But when you talk to God, when you tell God how you feel, He clears the room. When you tell God what you want, He makes a way. When you tell God how you want to see, guess what? He will then release you from people, places, and things that's going to get in the way of what you have spoken to Him. See, what you got to understand, when you tell God something, God start working on your behalf right then and there. And see, the thing about it is you want instant gratification. You want to be able to get there right there just yet. But if God gave you something too soon, it would destroy you. If God gave you something too soon, people will be able to take for you. See, you got everything, everybody in your business, and you wonder why you're not successful. Why? Because you got too many people around you that don't see the vision that God gave you. You're telling your business. You're telling the things that God wants you to do. You're telling people what your next move want to be. You're telling people how your marriage problems are. You're telling people how you feeling. You're telling people everything. If you could tell people, places, and things about your next move, about what you're going through, you can tell God. Because God's love is not like man. When God speaks something, He speaks it and He corrects the heart. When God does something, He elevates you. When God does something, He changes your mindset. When God wants to bring about new things, He causes you to move different. You want people and places to stay for a lifetime, but everything that is not good for you is not promised. Everything that is not good for you will not be able to withstand a lifetime, because the places, the people, and the things that you must do is tied to you letting go that old you.